loves, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, I'm Nocturne and I'm a tarot reader here on YouTube. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're having an amazing day. Also, I just want to say, I don't know what it is, but the second I pressed record, I'm feeling so giddy. I don't know why. So maybe it's the energy I'm already picking up, but I'm feeling super giddy. Anyways, today we are going to be doing a highly requested video. This is going to be an update on the friendship between Jiwon and Soohyun. I hope I'm saying their names right. I have done a friendship reading for them prior to this. I will make sure to link it somewhere on the screen now. I've also done a standalone reading for Jiwon, and I've done one for Soohyun, which I will link somewhere in the description box below. But as usual, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. I'm not going to be divulging too much into their personal lives out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. And if you guys are interested in any of the cards I use, would like to join me on Patreon, or would like to get a private reading for yourself, I'll have it linked in the description box below. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then do give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the reading. Okay, my love, so we're starting off the reading by seeing what is the current energy between Soohyun and Jiwon. So full disclaimer, I am filming this currently on Wednesday, the 20th of November. So this is going to be the energy the day that I'm filming this, current moment in time. So Jiwon and Soohyun, current energy. Oops. Wow, a lot of messages and a lot of 4. Interesting. Okay, wow. Look at this, you guys. We have 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. We have 4. We have 4. 3 4s. So I know that you guys are probably going to be worried. You're like, oh my god, there's financial constraints and things like that. No, don't worry about it. I feel like in regards to their energy, it does feel a lot more stable than the last time I read their energy, to be honest. I think actually the last time I read their energy was on a Q&A, a Patreon Q&A, something like that. I will tell you, things feel a lot more grounded and things feel a lot more stable. I do see that one of them in particular is currently working very hard, because we have door to value right here and financial constraints. So I do feel like it's almost as if one person in particular, and again, this is a friendship reading, so I want to be really careful with this. I'm not implying or alluding that they're doing this for the other person, but I think one of them is very much thinking about the future, thinking about, you know, what steps they need to take in the future, if they wanted to have a family, if they wanted to settle down with someone, and if they want to be ready for that, they need to work very hard. So I do see that one of them in particular right now, they could be working a lot, traveling a lot, trying to make as much money as possible. I think this is something that's in the back of their mind, something that is very serious. They're like, okay, I need to get to it. If I want to have a future, if I want to make it really big, if I want to pursue a serious relationship, if I want to have a family with someone, then I need to get to it. I need to make as much money as possible. I need to save. I need to make investments. I need to have the, you know, income and the means to back it up. Again, I want to be careful. I'm not saying that, you know, let's say Soohyun is doing this for Jiwon or anything like that. It's just an energy I'm picking up, that this is something that one of them is trying to do. Okay, so that's current energy. I also do see that a lot of, maybe again back to their friendship, a lot of the maybe situations that they had to endure in the past 6-7 months, I feel like that's already healed. That's something that they've already fixed. Okay, we have 2 healings right here. We have Healer of the Ages and Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. I feel like their friendship is a lot more grounded right now. They understand each other better. They're in a more secure place in regards to their friendship. Okay, so anything else in regards to their connection? Anything else? Current energy. Current energy. Oh, that jumped really far. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have Radiate. Oh my gosh, there's 2. Discover and Serenity. Again, oh my goodness, I honestly feel like one of them is hustling so hard, especially with Discover, spot new opportunities. So one of them, Jiwon or Soohyun, sorry guys, could really be expanding their horizons right now, traveling lots, doing a lot of work, meeting a lot of new people, whatever it is. I feel like one of them is definitely trying to really save money in the bank, focusing on all of that, but discovering, also growing their career and things like that. And I feel like in general, their friendship feels a lot more grounded, a lot more serene, a lot more harmonious. There were a lot of questions lingering when I read their readings, their energies last time. Sometimes there were a lot of miscommunication. Sometimes there were a lot of things that were left unsaid. But I think there's almost this energy, this feeling of calmness radiating through them in this current moment in time, where it's like, okay, I'm secure. I'm secure in my friendship with you, okay? They're doing things differently this time around. I feel like right now in their connection, they realize that nothing has to be done by the books. Like, as in, maybe there's lingering feelings of the past. What I mean by that is, like, maybe they felt like when they had friendships or other connections in the past, they had to do it a certain way. But now I feel like they're getting into the rhythm of who Kim Jiwon is and who Kim Soo-hyun is. So they're finding their own rhythm. They're doing things differently. They're trying to accommodate each other. So I feel like their friendship is really, really good right now, you guys. They're doing things very, very differently. Yeah, they're leaving behind preconceived notions of how things need to be, how things need to be done, okay? And they're doing things their way. I will tell you though, there is long periods of times of not seeing each other. We have the Six of Swords and the World in reverse. I did feel like there was a lot of traveling involved right now. It does feel like, yeah, it's kind of like ships in the night. Again, oh my gosh, I feel like that song came forward in the first reading when I did of them too, but it does kind of feel like ships in the night, like they sometimes just pass each other by. There's a lot of traveling involved. Okay, anyways, but either way, I feel like energy is going really, really well. So let's see, how are things going to develop in the next... Actually, before we go to that, let's see, how does Kim Jiwon see Kim Soo-hyun right now? How does Kim Jiwon see Kim Soo-hyun? How does Kim Jiwon see Kim Soo-hyun? How does Kim Jiwon see Kim Soo-hyun right now? Oof. Very good. Okay. He's like a man on a mission. He's a man on a mission. How does Kim Jiwon see Kim Soo-hyun right now? Oof. Okay. So we have Aries, Scorpio. We have Three of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. This is very interesting because with Aries and Scorpio, it does feel like Kim Soo-hyun is very much, well, this is how Kim Jiwon sees him anyway in this moment in time. He's like a man on a mission, okay? He's very passionate, he has a goal, and he's going through it. He's not afraid of purging, of releasing whatever no longer works for him anymore in order to get to the future and his end goal. So this could be that maybe, you know, he's focused on, I don't know, something, a goal in regards to his career or his personal life. And let's say maybe in his personal life, he wants to approach someone or he wants to be with someone. And this person that he really cares about doesn't like it when he's friends with A, B, or C, or has these bad habits or thinks that there are people in his life that are, you know, bad influences. He's not above cutting off people in his life in order to prove to this person like, hey, I can be the person that you need. You know, this is obviously just an example, but he's very, he's a man on a mission. He's very intense in what he wants. He's going after it. And what he's doing is that instead of taking things to heart, instead of taking things personally, when, you know, like, let's say maybe Kim Jiwon says something to him like, hey, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Instead of him taking it personally and having an ego about it and fighting her over it, you know, he's trying to listen from his sensitivity, from his empathy, and trying to see things from her point of view. So there's something that's changing inside of him that she's noticed. Okay, anything else in regards to how Kim Jiwon sees Kim Soo-hyun in this moment in time? There's a lot of breakthroughs, okay? For a star to be born, it must first collapse. This is not your destruction, this is your birth. So again, with Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, renewing. There's a lot of rebirths that and breakthroughs that he's gone through recently. There's a lot of things that he's released. He's changed. He's becoming a different person. Not in a bad way. I think he's just growing and evolving. Okay, so I think he knows what's important in his life now. He's putting, he's validating and he's putting importance into the things that truly matter to him, is what I'm trying to say. And she's noticing that. Okay, guys, thank you so much. So now let's see into how does Kim Soo-hyun see Kim Jiwon right now? How does Kim Soo-hyun see Kim Jiwon right now? How does Kim Soo-hyun see Kim Jiwon right now? Oops. Okay, we have Pluto. Oh my god. This is very, very interesting because first of all, you know how I told you guys that Kim Jiwon sees that Kim Soo-hyun has been transforming and changing a lot, and it's the same thing for Kim Jiwon. Kim Jiwon is also changing a lot right now, okay? And then we also have the third house, which is all about like early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. And then we have the Six of Cups with Kim Soo-hyun. Anyways, very interesting. You guys are probably like, what is she even talking about? But to me, it's very interesting. Okay, so let me just grab a few more cards and then I'll tell you how does Kim Soo-hyun see Kim Jiwon right now. No? How does Kim Soo-hyun? Not this deck. Okay, interesting. This deck usually always wants to come out. It's probably something from here. Yeah. How does Kim Soo-hyun? Sorry, how does Kim Soo-hyun see Kim Jiwon right now? Okay. Oh, this is a little bit more intense than okay. I will be honest, you guys, okay? And again, this is a friendship reading, so I just want to like be very, very careful. But we have Pluto, Saturn, and the third house, okay? I will be honest, in this moment in time, in this current energy, it does feel like Kim Soo-hyun feels a little bit restricted when it comes to Kim Jiwon. So I think maybe from his part, he feels like he's making so many changes for their friendship, and yet he needs to be so hardworking, he needs to be so patient, he needs to struggle when it comes to, you know, their connection, and yet it's still sometimes he feels like he's not doing enough. He feels like he keeps having to fight and prove things to Kim Jiwon, and maybe he feels like he's giving more than he's receiving, is what I'm trying to say when it comes to their friendship, okay? I'm not saying it's not worth it for him because, oh, sorry, there's a card that jumped out. I'm not saying it's not worth it to him because I do feel like she brings a lot of joy into his life, and he obviously feels very strongly with her. He feels a lot of joy, he feels a lot of love when he thinks about her. And we also have Twilight, so surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. So he does feel like he's in that moment in time with the Twilight right now. The light barely touches him, like he's not getting as much as he's giving. But I think for him is worth it because, you know, their friendship brings a lot of joy and a lot of love into his life. But I will tell you, sometimes it feels like he's exhausted because he's giving a lot more than she's giving, is what I will say. But anything else, guys, in regards to how Kim Soo-hyun sees Kim Jiwon? Anything else? Anything else? But okay, despite his struggles and everything, how does he feel? Okay, so we have the Tower, we have Justice, we have the Ten of Wands. Ooh, you guys. Something's gotta change. Something's gotta change. I'll tell you right now that he's not feeling the love. He feels like he's working so very hard in this connection. There is something about Kim Jiwon. Like, here's the thing. Kim Jiwon feels like their friendship is very secure and very... She's seeing all the hard work that Kim Soo-hyun is putting in, but I think she doesn't realize that Kim Soo-hyun also needs something from her. And I think it's not gonna last too long if it constantly feels like it's not balanced. What the take and give needs to be balanced. Kim Soo-hyun currently is so tired, and I think it's, you know, the exhaustion from work and things like that, but also I think he needs to be, oh sorry, the cards keep jumping out. He needs to feel validated and he needs to feel that kind of love in order for him to keep going forward. and he wants to keep going forward. You know, he's a man on a mission. Like I told you guys, he's definitely a man on a mission, but he needs to get some love, some appreciation, some validation is what I'm trying to say. Again, this is a friendship reading. I want to be so careful. Yeah, and he almost feels like I need to have some self-respect, because it's almost like he's giving. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Maybe this is what he needs to do. Maybe he just needs to focus on himself and allow Kim Jiwon to also do her part in this friendship, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, guys. Hi, guys. So sorry I didn't realize the video stopped recording, but as I was saying, let's look into the next 6 months for Kim Soo-hyun and Kim Jiwon. So until May, right? December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah. No. Okay. The next 6 months. I think also Kim Soo-hyun shouldn't put so much pressure on himself, is what I will say. Okay. So that's good energy. Next 6 months for their friendship. Oh, love it. I think the next 6 months, things are going to start looking up. Okay. One more. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is so funny because look at this. Dare, take a risk and fly, and we have soaring into joy. So it's flying. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 6 months they're going to fly somewhere together. They're going to travel and fly somewhere together, okay? So in the next 6 months, I do see that things are going to start looking up. So I'm not saying that things are bad right now. I feel like a lot of the things that Kim Soo-hyun is feeling right now about Kim Jiwon, you know, some of the things where I said that he's feeling a lot like restricted and like he's giving a lot more than he's receiving, things like that. Those are things that need to be communicated, right? I don't think Kim Jiwon is aware of those feelings right now. But once those things are communicated, I'm sure that a lot of healing can take place. One more. Next 6 months. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Okay, you know what? I think this is really, really beautiful because I do think that the energy is quite slow. I'll be honest with you guys. So it does think that, I do think that things will progress, but in a very slow manner. At the same time, I think they're going to start having more fun. I think Kim Jiwon is going to start focusing less about how things might look, or about her pride, or about her ego, or about what was expected or taught to her when she was a child. I think there's a lot of things that were taught to her when she was a child that she's still carrying on till now, and start just focusing on what do I want things to happen, on showing her appreciation for Kim Soo-hyun. So in regards to their friendship, I do think that in the next 6 months, things are going to start looking up. Anything else, guys, in regards to Kim Jiwon and Kim Soo-hyun in the next 6 months? Their friendship. I do feel like they're going to travel somewhere together in the next 6 months. Okay, I think their chemistry is going to get stronger, and yeah, their friendship is going to get better. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the reading right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we have a lot of, I think, here's the thing, I think in the next 6 months is all about channeling your inner child, what makes you happy, having fun together, and that's also going to strengthen their friendship, you know. And yeah, and we have bloom and attract more than butterflies, so it's going to bloom, it's going to get stronger and stronger. Anyways, again, this is a friendship reading. Sorry, I just have to keep, putting that out there. But thank you so much, you guys, for allowing me to be part of your day today. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And I love you guys so much. Don't forget to take your vitamins. Don't forget to get enough sleep. And I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye.